Day number 2 of the Colorado Excursion 2022 of June. Great camp out at Sugarite Canyon. We did go to the grocery store when we got here, before we got to camp, and provisioned up. Now we're gonna go into Raton, and I'm gonna have a Denny's Grand Slam. And then we're gonna explore some roads. And tonight we're camping at Lake Isabel, which is about, I don't know, 20 miles west of Colorado City, which is between Walsenburg and Pueblo. So we got a campsite there at St. Charles Campground. This road coming up here to Soda Springs Road going to Soda Springs Campground. It is washboarded from these trailers and campers coming down there, putting their brakes on, just creates more washboard. Isn't that just beautiful down there? All right, we went west of Raton, and Google Maps showed me a back road up to Levita in Weston, and they told me to turn off on a road about a mile back this way. There's not a road there, it's a locked gate. And then co-pilot's telling me to take Vermejo Ranch Road. We got there, and this is what we're on right now, and saw a car coming up the other way from Vermejo, and I asked them if we can get through there. He said it was a locked gate. So we're going to turn around and go back through Raton and make our way up to Lake Isabel. We made it to Lake Isabel, which is about 20 miles west of Colorado City, which is between Walsenburg and Pueblo. Got all 4 bikes.
We're just outside of Dallas.
Keith joined us. We call him Sasquatch 2 because Aaron's Sasquatch 1. We're going to set up 2 tents here. Keith's setting up his haven. I'll set up mine at the wall. Use my war bonnet for lounging. So this is what I set up in the afternoon just to lounge on because I don't have an underquilt.
Yeah, because
it's nice and cool.
He's a man of leisure.
So yeah, it's like bringing 2 beds with me. Works out like a champ. Tonight we're going to have a little bit of steak and rice. Kyle's going to have a little chicken. And Dave's probably going to have his hamburger patty. So it's about 85 degrees up here. It's just perfect. It's hot down on I-25. It's about 94 degrees. So we provisioned up in Walsenburg. There's a Safeway there. So we got our food and all that for tonight. And yeah, looks like we can actually have a campfire up here, so maybe try to find go to the Park Coast, see if he has some firewood. But this campsite though, it's right next to this river. So may go down there, take a little dip in the pool here in a second. They're relaxing. Now I'm getting ready for the night time. This is the Haven Safari, and this is the XL regular Haven. You can see the material this is twice as thick. And anyway, so I get in this sucker. I got the recliner mode, that thing right there, and now I can just recline. And if it rains, I'll throw my rain fly over, which between the Haven and the war bonnet, the Haven rain fly is so easy. There's no additional stakes. I hate driving tent stakes. There's no stakes needed. It just goes over and ties down on that little divot right there. Yeah, you see it right there. and it just snaps in. Super easy. And so yeah, so for the rest of the evening though, I'm just gonna, because it's getting a little bit cooler now, it's getting ready to rain here a little bit. And but I like to relax in my war bonnet. I carry both of them on my motorcycle. I like to use both of them. One for just because there's no underquilt on my war bonnet. I got it in my saddlebag if I needed to. And it's just very, when it's 85 degrees or so, it's very relaxing just to sit in and easy to, you know, clip, it's done. And but whenever it comes to night time though, my haven is the go-to. But yeah, this is the Safari. And yeah, I put my riding jacket on the foot end right here. And yeah, very nice. And this new recliner feature, man, that is just the cat's meow. But this thing though, it's heavy duty. And again, I carry my war bonnet with me with the underquilt in case that, like, I get a leak in my air mattress. That'd be a bad deal. So far, no problems. And that's how I do it. Just finished washing my clothes in the river, took a bar of soap, and washed my socks out, my underwear out, and my LD Comfort shirt and leggings. So they'll be dry in the morning. And yeah, wash it out in the river. Very nice. Ribeye cooking. Almost small for rice.
Where's your seasoning?
I'm using Whispering Dave. Steak cooking, got a little corn cooking. Yeah, look at that. Got a little chicken cooking. Excuse me. A little yard bird. Keith's hair was dark a month ago.
It's not true.
You had to get highlights.
I can't do both at one time.
Yes, performance anxiety with Kevin filming.
I thought you had chicken. What happened to your chicken?
Whispering Dave gave me some steak. Do I have anything on my nose?
What'd you give him a steak for?
He first told me we was going to split it, and then he just started eating it. So, here. I ain't touched the other half.
He's kidding.
Look, that's perfect. I mean, that's absolutely
Oh yeah, that is actually good. That's how a steak should be done, right?
That's
there.
perfect. Look at that.
Yeah.
Put the camera on there. Look at that.
Medium rare.
That's good.
Not that
is
burnt
good.
crap.
That is good.
Dave knows how to cook.
What you got cooking on here? Little yard bird?
Little chicken kitties.
Hey, how's that corn? Should let it cook a little longer. Not warm enough? Get that rice nice and soft. Steak is cooking on along. Turn the heat down. Let it just simmer. Been simmering about 5-10 minutes. Take the lid off. I'm going to take this and pour it right there on top of the steak. It's going to soak up that juice. And finally, bon appetit. Oh yeah, all good. Wash dishes. Get a little dishwater. I put a little water in here, put a little dish soap. Then I'll take that off. And then take my skillet that I pretty much cleaned. Take that, put it over here. Take the warm dishwater soap. Pour it in there. Then I'm going to clean my pot out. I'm going to warm this up a little bit.
Small fire stand closed. White man built big fire stands.